It's not about how we feel.
I wouldn't like to say where we're going to be in 10 years' time, though. Let's throw it over to you. Should Gordon Brown go to the polls, David? Should Gordon Brown go to the polls, David? Yes, thanks. OK. Should Gordon Brown go to the polls? Let's find out what people say.
We're going to go straight to Patricia on line 2, then.
Patricia, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Should he go?
Yes, definitely.
To the polls?
Yes, it's not democratic for him to stay. One word sums this government up, and that's hypocrisy. They claim they care about low-income families and yet get rid of the 10p tax. They claim they want to keep us safe by all this extra surveillance and 48-day detention, yet they think nothing of losing 25 million child benefit claimant files. They claim they care about the environment and tax us at every opportunity.
Patricia,
think nothing of concreting over the countryside.
If you were in Gordon Brown's shoes, would you really want to go to an election that the stats would tell you you're going to lose?
If he cares about this country and the fact that people are getting so frustrated at the direction that we're going in, then there will be a swing to the more extreme.
Isn't it up?
And that will be a travesty for this country.
Isn't it up, though? Isn't it up to other members of the Labour government to make some kind of stand and perhaps take the government in a different direction? Perhaps rather than going to the country.
I think he represents the whole government. I think they're all hypocrites. They may be very well-meaning, but they don't think through the consequences.
OK, Patricia, I've got to jump in the interest of balance. I can hear you very clearly, your views. Let's have some others, Amy.
OK, we'll go straight to Sarah on line 3.
OK, Sarah, good morning.
Hello.
What would you do if you were in his shoes?
Well, I think it's unfair because he's getting... I'm not into politics and whatnot, but I think all governments are the same. It doesn't matter what you say or who you get in, they've all got the same agenda behind them.
Which is?
Well, I don't know what their agenda is, but they're not here to help us. I mean, look at the crime rates. Rapists, what they're getting? 3 years now. They're not getting good sentence. Look at the prisons, how people get luxury. It's just all wrong, and it doesn't matter who's in, the world will not get better.
OK, all right, Sarah, thank you for that. It's very interesting to hear someone who says they don't care about politics phoning up about politics. It's an interesting view. Let's have another.
OK, we're going to go to Jamie on line 1.
Jamie, good morning.
Good morning, Matthew, how are you?
I'm very well.
Love your programme. You show you look gorgeous.
Oh, thank you. You're not so bad yourself.
Listen, Matthew, let's put things into perspective here.
Yeah.
When it comes to Gordon Brown, the problems that we have now are all around the world, not only this country. So we shouldn't only just complain ourselves.
I agree.
We've got to carry on and think about what's going on throughout the world.
I agree.
When it came to Margaret Thatcher, when she left office, it was 15% interest rates and 22% inflation.
That's right.
So, you know, let's get off our arses, cool down a bit, and just get on with life.
All right, Jamie, so you say stick with the man in charge. What does our audience say, Eric?
Well, I'm here with Alan, so should he go to the polls?
Yeah, he should.
Even though he might lose?
Yeah, he probably will lose.
Would you do it if you were him?
Yeah, I would, yeah.
Why?
Because I care about this country.
And you think staying is worse? Staying in power would be worse?
Yeah.
Would it not be really down to disenfranchised Labour politicians to stab him in the back, for want of a choice of a better metaphor, stab him in the back and take control themselves and take the government in a new direction? Wouldn't that be better for the country?
Who in the Labour Party can do that?
Yeah, I'm asking the questions.
Well,
that's one of the problems, isn't it? That's one of the problems. You think go to the polls?
Yeah. The Tories will win, but they can't do any worse, can they, really? Gordon Brown was a good chancellor. He's not a good Prime Minister.
Why? What's he lacking?
Charisma, for one.
Is that enough? I mean, it's...
I'm trying to tell you, man, everyone cares about that.
Can charisma outweigh policies?
But look, let's look at Clinton.
Leadership.
Clinton had more charisma than... I mean, he was very close to Elvis, wasn't he? People loved this guy. But look at him. He wasn't very good, was he?
Well, I don't know. I think he was all right. You've got to remember, you had a Democrat president set against a Republican administration.
Absolutely.
So you had a total clash all the way through. And in many ways, he probably moved things forward for America further than any other president since Kennedy. And then it all got stymied and the tide turned back with George W. Bush. And now I think America, the United States, is waking up to the fact that actually right-wing, head in the sand, narrow, unilateral views
so
on the world...
you're saying it is important to have good charisma as a leader.
I think leadership is what you want in a leader, whether they're charismatic or not. Right. And from that election that never was, you got the feeling Gordon responded more to opinion polls and what other people told him than to his own self-belief.
Can I just say, Matthew, and I think that was the turning point, because for the first time we got the impression that we weren't having leadership, we were having followship.
Yes.
What do people think? I'll follow that, rather than what do I think? That's the direction we're going.
That means the guy never had a chance, really, then.
I would have said that too, but if I was him, I would have gone to the polls earlier to get that stamp.
Yeah,
definitely.
Exactly.
Even with a reduced majority.
Yeah, reduced majority.
Which you would have had.
Easy with hindsight, but I think if you get the validation from the country, then you have a mandate to govern.
And if you can't believe in himself, how are we supposed to believe in him as well?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Sorry, Gordon. Happy anniversary, mate.
Happy anniversary.
Well, anniversary.
But you can see it's very interesting. I've seen BBC political pundits today saying it. David Cameron saying it. Oh, I all feel a bit sorry for Gordon Brown. Well, I don't. You know, he's the leader. He's in charge. You know, there's nothing to feel sorry about.